About to start in a second, people. Won't be a long stream today. Nope. You. A second. Yeah, man. Should be a good one. Should be a good one. I'm ready to start. Yo, what it do, Welcome back to Blues House. I'm your host, Bluminati. No Kobe today. Kobe gonna be, he should be in the chat though, but we won't have Kobe today. Dogs are having puppies, if I'm not mistaken. So he has to do, and I think he has two dogs that may be giving birth, bringing in the beautiful life onto this earth, man. But so shout out to Kobe and his dogs. Kobe and his dogs. But if you want to support the channel, welcome. I'm talking about welcome. I'm tripping today already. Buy me a coffee, www.buymeacoffee.com/blueshouse, or you can hit my Cash App, and that's $BLUMINATI. That's $Bluminati. If you want to support and help this channel grow, hopefully you're down to do that. What am I looking at? That's not what I'm looking at. Yeah, that is what I'm looking at. So today, I'm gonna just hop right into it. Like I said, it's not gonna be too much of a long-winded podcast or stream, I should say. But July 6th, if I'm not mistaken, you will be having Black Widow drop. And already there are some early reviews coming in from people who've reviewed the movie. My bad. I gotta type something real quick. Booyaka, booyaka. Booyaka, booyaka. All right. So as we know, it's taken a long. The Black Widow's been on a long journey. Black Widow was supposed to come out either last year or the year before last, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just Disney held pat. They said they're not dropping nothing. We're gonna wait for the theaters to open back up. Lo and behold, all praise be, theaters is back open 100%. We good to go. So Disney's gonna capitalize. I don't even know if they're gonna be doing day and date as far as releasing it in the movie theaters and also releasing it on Disney Plus. I think it might just be strictly in the theaters, which would be dope. That'd be a good thing in my book. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if the theaters is really can really hold pat. But like I said, man, let's talk about these Black Widow reviews, early reviews. This is coming from the direct.com. It says Black Widow reviews, how our critics reacting to Scarlett Johansson's film. So Natasha Romanoff might have already died during the Avengers Endgame, but her story is not over yet due to the arrival of her own solo film in Black Widow. It is directed by Kate Shortland. The upcoming prequel is set to showcase Scarlett Johansson's return as the titular spy, and she will be joined by her Russian family from the Red Room. These roles will be played by Florence Pugh, Rachel Weisz, and David Harbour. Plot details are still being kept on the wraps, but Black Widow has been confirmed to be set in between the events of Civil War and Infinity War. As a result, the reunion will happen due to the fact that Romanoff is on the run for the Sokovia Accords. After multiple pandemic-induced delays, like I was talking about earlier, the film finally landed a July 2021 release window with premieres on Disney Plus via Premiere Access and in theater. So I guess it will be doing the day and date. It will be streaming on Disney Plus, and it will also be on in the theaters. In recent weeks, marketing has ramped up for Black Widow with the slew of trailers, interviews, and promotional posters being released online. Now, as the film debut inches closer, initial reactions from critics have arrived. It says Black Widow is another MCU hit. Ahead of the film July 6th earlier, it's July 9th. Ahead of the film July 9th release, the press shared its first reaction to Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow on social media. Fandango's Eric Davis revealed that Black Widow truly completes Natasha Romanoff's story in visceral and an emotional way, while also praising Florence Pugh's performance in the film. He goes on to say, you know what? I'm going to just share it. Since we're going to read it, might as well just share it. Let's do it like this. So you see the screen, my friend. All right. So he goes on to say, Marvel movies are back. Black Widow is tense, action-packed spy thriller that truly completes Natasha's story in a visceral and emotional way. Florence Pugh crushes it and is an instant MCU icon. This is like the MCU's Bond movie with shades of Mission Impossible and Thelma and Louise. So that sounds like a pretty dope review already. And like I said before, I wasn't really all that enthused because in my book, I was like, why are we telling a prequel of Black Widow? I mean, do we really need a black, you know what I'm saying? Is this gonna really complete her story? She died, right? You know what I'm saying? But the more I thought about it, the more Kobe talked to me about it. Yeah, this movie is gonna have major implications going forward with what's going on in MCU. Let's continue. It says Collider Stephen Weintraub shared that Pugh and David Harbour hit home runs with their performances in the MCU prequel. Kate Shortland had the difficult job of trying to fill in Natasha Romanoff's backstory, but she nailed it. Black Widow, or hashtag Black Widow. While the entire cast was great, both Florence Pugh and David Harbour hit home runs with their performances. No way audiences don't want more of those characters. The Rap's Humberto Gonzalez pointed out that Black Widow is a movie that is worth seeing on the biggest screen possible, while also describing the film as very entertaining and action-packed. Marvel movies are back, and Phase 4 kicks off with the very entertaining and action-packed Black Widow, giving us a long overdue look at Natasha's backstory with solid performances throughout and thrilling set pieces that demand you see this movie on the biggest screen possible. So yeah, man, I mean, like I said, the more I think about it, Black Widow is going to be huge. It kicks off Phase 4. Everybody's starving for official Marvel content. And when I say official Marvel content, meaning theaters, you know what I'm saying? So they're ready for an actual theatrical release that Marvel is giving us. Everybody loves the shows. You know, the shows have been good so far. We've had Scarlet Witch, not Scarlet Witch, WandaVision, and then we've had Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They were two solid series, with some room to grow. I will say that. We're also right now in the midst of having of going through this Loki series, and I think they timed it perfect. And now I think I know why Disney moved their shows to Wednesday. If the movie comes out Thursday, my shows will be on Wednesday. So think about it. Loki probably will end the week of Black Widow coming out. Never really looked at it like that. So if Black Widow comes out on the 9th, let me see. You look this up real quick, but I'm pretty sure. So we got 1, 2. So this be the 3rd, 4th episode, 5th episode, 6th episode. So actually, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that means it'll be the finale will happen a week after Black Widow drops. Seems like they know what they're doing, man. It's like almost they purposely did it. I probably would have pushed or started it earlier, a little bit, a week earlier, but maybe we get that Loki has something to do with Black Widow. Don't know. Loki might actually have something to do with Black Widow, so that'd be dope. Also, let's keep reading some of these reviews. Gina Bush remarked that Scarlett Johansson deserved this film a long time ago. I love Black Widow and it makes me angry. ScarJo deserved this film long ago. I loved everyone in it, but it bothers me so much that Marvel waited so long. ScarJo was amazing as always. Florence Pugh, I have loved in everything I've seen her in and continue to do so. That was one of two. I don't see the rest. IndieWire's Kate Erbland revealed that the first half of Black Widow is intimate and talky and kind of funny in a new way for MCU. Actually bruising, fighting, and chase sequences. A go for broke Florence Pugh performance. Does she turn in any other kind? Nope. And in a first half that's intimate and talky and kind of funny in a new way for the MCU. Yes, I enjoyed this. So boom, there you have it. Comic Books Brandon Davis praised Black Widow by saying that it is one of Marvel's best solo films. Davis took note of Johansson's performance, admitting that she finally gets to pour everything into the role. Black Widow is one of Marvel's best solo films. Start to finish, the movie is great. Excellent surprises, emotional character moments, badass action. Scarlett Johansson finally gets to pour everything into the role. Director Kate Shortland nailed it. Bravo, bravo. And Charles Murphy from Murphy's Multiverse. What up, Charles? He says, went for big Winter Soldier action beats. Went for big Winter Soldier action beats in Black Widow. Marvel Studios went for big Winter Soldier action beats in Black Widow and put together a couple of really intense scenes. They also went for some big Mission Impossible Bond scenes that I really enjoyed. ScarJo and Pugh have great chemistry and are fire together. Third act feels choppy. So he thinks the third act might be a little choppy, man. Might be a little choppy. Screen Rant's Alicia Garuso said that there were shades of John Wick fight scenes and intense action sequences in Black Widow. I also point out that the film shows exactly why Natasha Romanoff was the glue that held the Avengers together. Oh, Nat. Black Widow shows exactly why Natasha Romanoff was the glue that held the Avengers together. Shades of John Wick fight scenes and inventive action sequences wrapped in a heartfelt and poignant story about family and how the world treats girls. Excited to see Yelena carry the torch. She let a little thing off. So Yelena going, well, I mean, I guess you could say we kind of knew that Yelena Belova will be taking over the mantle of Black Widow. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Collider's Pierre Nemiroff revealed that Black Widow is the kind of prequel story that feels bound to enhance other installments of the MCU. Caleb says, can't wait for this Sheriff Hopper as the Russian. As the Russian Captain America. Yeah, the Red Guardian. And I think he changed the name to Vanguard. But yeah, the Red Guardian. He's going to be the Red Guardian in here. Yeah. You know, that dude is a real good actor, man. And he's actually, believe it or not, he's in shape. Because he got in shape to play Hellboy. So he got in shape to play Hellboy. I'm pretty sure he carried his physique on over to play Red Guardian, even though he might have had to put the pot belly back on or whatever to show that he was kind of a retired person. But I am going to get into like the characters involved in Black Widow, you know, the lore, the mythos, in a little while. Let me just finish reading up. It's not too much more to go. Well, actually, it's a lot. Shit. Collider's Pierre Nurmov revealed the kind of prequel story that feels bound to enhance other installments of the ECU. Doug Black Widow a good deal was kind of worried about watching the story unfold, knowing that it comes to an end game that might diminish the stakes, but that wasn't the case. In fact, this is the kind of prequel story that feels bound to enhance other installments of the MCU. Yeah, man. Like as we talked about, Black Widow is the reason why they kicking off phase 4 with this movie is because it means so much. Black Widow means a lot going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like how we put a lot of stakes in Loki with the multiverse of madness and everything. Black Widow means a lot going forward, and how they're going to be branching the MCU off into different genres. Right? We're going to have the cosmic level. We're going to have the more grounded level. And then we're probably going to have that's grounded, cosmic. It's something else I'm missing. I can't think of it right now, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 3 branches of how the MCU is going to be operating going forward. That's how I look at it. So comic books, Jim Viscardi praised the cast of Black Widow, saying that it's one of the best cast in Marvel films. Black Widow has one of the best casts in Marvel films. Scarlett, David, Rachel, and Florence all have scenes still in moments that keep the movie moving briskly. It probably has the most action of any solo Marvel film, and I felt like I was on a roller coaster the entire time. That's what I like to hear, man. I like to hear that it's a lot of action. We know her story, so they really don't have to tell too much of a story in this. They could just get down to the nitty-gritty. You know what I'm saying? Get down to the action. Boom. But I think it's going to be a lot of underlying things going on. You know what I'm saying? That really pushes the story forward. That's what I think happens. I'm going to read this last one, and then I kind of want to get off on a tangent on my own. It says comic book movies. Josh Whedon described Black Widow as Born meets Bond meets Terminator. Black Widow's Born meets Bond meets Terminator with 2 phenomenal badass female leads in Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh. Action-packed, funny, and at times surprisingly gut-wrenching. Kate Shortland's vision for the MCU is bold, empowering, and utterly unmissable. So yeah, man. Yeah. The more I read these reviews, and I'm not normally I don't normally listen to critics, but these, you know what I'm saying, it's getting me excited for this movie. We've waited, and I think that's the whole issue, right? We've waited on a Marvel movie that we didn't get last year. We didn't get any Marvel movies last year. Nothing. So now phase 4 comes in. Black Widow. A lot of implications for the MCU going forward. But one of the things I'm most excited for, because it's time for me now to get off on my little tangent, on my little side piece. I think this will be the movie that we see a mutant and maybe the term mutant uttered. Yeah, okay, that's right. Ground level, world level, cosmic level, multiverse. There you go. That's exactly what I was looking for. So you'll have a 4-tiered, a four-tier, 4-prong fork type situation, ground level stories, world level stories, cosmic level stories, multiverse level stories. And I think the foundation is being built with what we're watching on Disney Plus and also what we will be getting from Black Widow. So yeah, you're absolutely right. But like I said, I think mutants, the term mutant might be uttered here because we are looking at, let me bring up this person. Let's see. My bad. That's not it. Boom. This guy right here, Ursa Major. Ursa Major is a mutant bear. He's a human that can turn into a mutant bear. I'm excited for that. He supposedly is supposed to be in this show. In this movie. But yeah, he's a mutant appearing in American comic books published by Marvel. The character has been depicted as a member of the Soviet super soldiers. So yeah, man. He is. Hopefully we get that. I don't see why we don't, because if I remember correctly, what's his name? David Harbour has teased Ursa Major. He actually had a tweet. I think it was a tweet that went out, but he posted something that said, hey, Ursa, he was talking about Ursa, and he used the word Ursa. You know what I'm saying? Be ready for something on the screen, this, that, and the third. So, yeah, hopefully I just want them to utter the term mutant. Like, he's a mutant. You know what I'm saying? Give us that. Or if you're going to show Ursa Major, don't try to. Hopefully they don't say that he, it's a super soldier serum or something like that. Hopefully they actually say that he's a mutant. That's all we need, because he's a mutant, man. You know what I'm saying? Now is the time to start slowly introducing these mutants. Slowly. You know what I'm saying? It won't hurt to introduce a mutant. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. You own it, you own it. It's not gonna, I don't think it'll change the way. Caleb says, isn't Taskmaster a mutant? No, he's not a mutant. He's not a mutant. Like, his power is he can see someone fight and immediately know how to defeat them. It was a formula that he took. Matter of fact, I'll bring up his power set right now. But that's another guy I want to talk about. Taskmaster is he's the man out here in these streets. He's the man. Let me see. No, I don't want that one. I want to bring it from the comics. There we go. But yeah, he's not a mutant, Caleb. He's not a mutant. Regular human. He derived his powers from. Yeah, he injected himself with the SS Harmstruffer. I don't know what that is. Primer, an elaborate modification of adrenal steroid cortisol designed to unlock the mind's procedural memory potential. So this enhanced Taskmaster's natural ability to absorb knowledge instantaneously. So I guess you can say he's a super soldier in the sense of that, because he now has photographic, photographic memory for the most part. Phototelephonic, I think is what they call it. So he can mimic any move. Like you said, he could watch him fight, and he can go out there and fight just the same. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is gonna be dope, man. Taskmaster. Another thing too, a lot of people don't understand. Taskmaster is the one who in the comics, speaking strictly from the comics, Taskmaster is the one who trained the U.S. agent how to use the shield, Captain America's shield. And they also ended up being on the same team, which was the Dark Avengers. I want to no. It was either the Dark Avengers or it was the Thunderbolts. But so yeah, they're starting to connect a lot of these dots, man. A lot of these dots are starting to be connected, and I am down for it. I'm just so ready for the MCU universe to open up, because that's what we're really missing. We're getting a lot of these linear stories, a lot of Easter eggs, and that's cool. But once they open that MCU up, and I know me and Kobe, we said yesterday that sooner or later the MCU has to end and stuff like that. But what if it doesn't? You know what I'm saying? What if the MCU doesn't end? What if they go the route of we'll take some time off and come back, kind of like Star Wars? You know what I'm saying? Star Wars has been running since the late 70s, right? I think it came out in 78 or something like that, the original Star Wars film. So if you think about it like that, 78, let's go, 88, 98, 2008, 2018. That's 40 years worth of with Star Wars being around. So I don't see why the MCU can't do the same. 40 years worth of MCU, but constant material. You know, with Star Wars, we got books, you know, paperbacks, comics, and stuff like that. But they didn't give us. We only got, for the most part, 3, 6, 9 films out of it, if not including Solo and Rogue One, right? But think about if Marvel just keep busting you over the head, boom, year after year with at least, you know, 2 to 3 films theatrically, and then keep giving us series. They can run more. They can run the MCU for a long time, man. That's how much content it is. I just hope, you know, we don't get a fatigue. But it's the more I think about it, it's gonna be hard to get a fatigue because there's so many different stories. You know what I'm saying? Marvel has so many different stories. So it's gonna be hard to get that fatigue going. It's gonna be real hard to get that fatigue going. But yeah, Ursa Major, man, he might be the first mutant mentioned in the MCU, and I think that'd be dope, real dope. And it's crazy. He has the power of a bear, but he's just drunk all the time. He's a drunken bear. You know what I'm saying? Drunken bear man. You know what I'm talking about? So I think that'll be dope. But let's go through some of these characters. We got excuse me. We already know what you know about Natasha. We just talked about this guy. Oh man. We just talked about this guy, Taskmaster. And I like this design. Some people were mad, you know what I'm saying? But I think this Taskmaster design is real dope, right? He looks menacing. I think he's got a camera right here. And I think he records his fights, and he might go back and study him. That's what I'm thinking he does. You know what I'm saying? He records his fights, go back and study the movements and stuff like that, so he can learn. If you see how the shield is, I think the shield folds up, like it actually folds up into something. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what it's made out of. But then it seems like he has a staff. I wish he needs his sword, because Taskmaster normally carries a sword and shield. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is dope, man. And I don't know who the actor is playing Taskmaster. I have no idea. But yeah, that's dope. Then I wonder if we're gonna get a glimpse of all the Winter Guard. You know what I'm saying? From Red Guardian, Ursa Major. I can't think of. I think did I do the other picture? There we go. So you got Red Guardian, or like I said, he changed the name to Red Vanguard. Red Widow. She is kind of like a new character, if you want to say, so to speak. Crimson Dynamo, Dark Star. Like I said, Ursa Major right here, Vostok, and you have, I can't see that down there, but basically that's like the Russian version of Thor. So it's like they cover all their bases as far as how the Avengers are put together. You got your Captain America, you got your Hulk, you got your Vision, you got your Thor, you have your Iron Man in the Crimson Dynamo, you have your who would she be? Scarlet Witch, maybe. I guess you could say that's the Scarlet Witch. That's their Black Widow, and I don't know where to place him at. Chernobog, Slavic god of darkness. Yeah, I don't know where to place him at. I really don't know where to place him at. But yeah, this Black Widow is gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope. I really think this movie is gonna rock the house, so to speak. Right? This movie gonna do numbers, man. It's really gonna do numbers. They talking about movies that save the box office. This movie right here probably is really gonna save the box office. I believe so. Yep, I believe so. Yep, that's David Harbour as the Red Guardian. You know, he's the Russian version of Cap. That's all he is. Russian version of Cap. So, yep. What we got? Yeah, we was talking about the Taskmaster, Black Widow. Um, I think she might be in a white suit in this also, other than just her traditional black garb. You know what I'm saying? She might also be in a white suit from what I saw in the trailer or whatever. But yeah, man, if you you know what, let's read a couple more reviews. Couple more reviews. Cinema Blend Sean O'Connell praised Black Widow director Kate Shortland by saying that her style approaches Russo levels of physicality and intensity. Love Black Widow for very unexpected reasons. Yes, it's wall-to-wall action, and Kate Shortland approaches Russo levels of physicality and intensity. But the movie's heart and display of a broken family hit me hard. Very much appreciated this deep dive into Natasha. Variety's Courtney Howard said that Johansson and Pugh nailed the banter and ballad-like stunts in the film, while also pointing out that the big action set pieces are thrilling, propulsive, and capably constructed. Black Widow is excellent and exhilarating shot of adrenaline. Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh nailed the banter and ballad-like stunts. David Harbour is absolutely terrific. Big action set pieces are thrilling, propulsive, and capably constructed. Multi-layered thematic resonance. BuzzFeed's Nora Dominic also praised Pugh's performances. Galina Belova sharing that actress is born for the MCU. Black Widow might be one of my favorite solo origin movies. Seems like a lot of people are saying that this might be the best solo origin movie that the MCU has given us. There's something about seeing Natasha finally get her story that made me emotional in all the best ways. Also, Florence Pugh was born for the MCU, and her dynamic with Scarlett is triumphant. So there you have it, man. There you have it, ladies and gentle beings, right? It's gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like I said, this wasn't gonna be that long of a stream. I just wanted to come out and say that. Tomorrow, there won't be a stream. I'll be going out of town. Got some family business to handle. Going out of town. Will not be a stream tomorrow. But I should be back Monday, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And in the meantime, I will be uploading some content, probably some blues news, stuff like that. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna upload some blues news. We're gonna get that rocking. But yeah, man, Black Widow. It's gonna be dope. Gonna be real dope. Oh, another thing too. Hopefully, I'm gonna start reaching out to some other YouTubers. And get on, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation with them and try to cross-pollinate this channel. Talk to some other YouTubers, talk about, you know what I'm saying, some of these comic book movies. See what we can do. Because I think I got some, you know what I'm saying, I think I'm pretty knowledgeable. I think I know a little bit of stuff. So maybe I can get on some of these other YouTube channels. Hopefully y'all will follow me over there. And we can make something happen. You know what I mean? So, yeah. If you're in the chat, if you got any questions, hit me up now, man. Because I'm about to get ready to sign off. Like I said, this wasn't gonna be that long of a stream, but if you're in the comments, if you're in the chat, holler at me. Let me know what you think. What if you're anticipating that Black Widow? Give y'all a little bit. You anticipating Black Widow? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. It's crazy. Do y'all think Black Widow is gonna be a pivotal moment for the MCU? Let me know in the chat. Talk to me. Talk to me. I know y'all in there, man. Y'all might be having conversations with yourselves. Talk to me though. Y'all think it's gonna be real? You know what I'm saying? Major implications. Do you think we'll get the first mention of a mutant with Ursa Major in this? Because that's kind of really all I'm really checking for the most part. Do you think so? Let your boy know. No, y'all, come on. I know y'all in the chat. Where XR at, man? XR, where you at? Where you at, my guy? Caleb, where you at? Talk to me. You. Nope. All right. Well, I tried. I tried to give y'all a little space to talk, man. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off then, man. Y'all know what to do. You want to donate? www.buymeacoffee.com/blueshouse, or you can hit my Cash App up at $Bluminati. That's BLUMINATI. Bluminati, man. That's it. I am out, man. Y'all ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell on up out of here. Peace. I'm out, man. Y'all enjoy. Like I said, no stream Friday. No stream Friday. All right, we're gonna be back Monday. Wide-eyed, bushy tail, ready to go. Enjoy.